Today, we're gonna go over a nice little psychedelic 18-year-old bourbon. Oh yeah, I said 18. We're gonna talk about Indigo's Hour by Orphan Barrel. You know I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's go! Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Boom, boom, here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. Thank you guys for all your support. I truly appreciate you all. And if you want to keep supporting the channel and you're not yet subscribed, that is what I ask for. Please subscribe, because that will really help me out. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. I think we can get there. We're more than halfway there, so I think we can get there with your help. So if you're not yet subscribed, do the damn thing. What are we talking about today? Well, we're doing another review because I've been buying a lot of stuff, which I need to stop. My March store haul video is about to come out. So yeah, we gotta do some of these reviews. And one that we're reviewing today is Indigo's Hour by Orphan Barrel. Oh yeah, because look at that psychedelicness. It's like, ooh. That's my like spooky music. Yeah, oh well. It's a moth, like a purple moth in front of a darkish type of tree in a dark forest with some other purple moths on it and a purple moon. Pretty cool. I'm actually digging that label. And if you look at the Orphan Barrel brand, they have pretty cool labels, I will say. And I do like the shape of their bottles. Now, if you don't know Orphan Barrel, what Orphan Barrel does, and I'll read it to you here, is that, well, first off, they are bottled in Tullahoma, and they pride themselves in rescuing lost barrels of rare and delicious whiskey hidden away and long forgotten in the back of rick houses. So they'll go to a rick house, a distillery, find that barrel that's like everybody keeps pushing away for different reasons. Maybe they don't like it, maybe it's been forgotten, whatever the reason. And they'll buy it up, they'll take it, they'll blend it, they'll age it, bottle it up for you guys. Now, Indigo's Hour is, as the day fades to dusk, we meet Indigo's Hour, an Orphan Barrel 18-year-old bourbon. This rare and beautiful liquid pays homage to the endless fields and rich stories of Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. U.S. states, okay. Orphan Barrel name, we honor the U.S. states bottling the history, craft, and experience known only to them as the leaders of the American bourbon. I had to skip a lot there because, you know, some of it didn't really go with this, and then they get into some notes, which I'm not going to read. But I will say that we know that this is from Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. What distilleries? Who knows? Now, this is 18 years, obviously, and it is 90 proof. So let's get straight into it. That pop sucked. And the reason this is so low is because I've been taking this to bottle shares, and I just took it to Jason's house, Whiskey Therapy. So I've been sharing it around with people. And I will tell y'all that you guys have a chance to win a 1 ounce sample of this so that you can taste it yourself. So stay tuned to the end of the video. So we poured it here, have my little SLB drinks, shout out to them. Glen Karen, we're gonna swish it around and we're going to smell it and taste it. I love that color, by the way. That's an awesome color on a bourbon. Not too light, not too dark. That's just like perfect. It's like that dark honey color, right? Swish it around, get my Mad at ADHD whiskey on, and let's go in for a smell. Wow. Wow, so I obviously already tasted this, but I haven't actually reviewed it. And right from the start, you're like, bah! Get punched right in the mouth with some vanilla. Like straight up, vanilla punch. Now, you also get some honey. You get a little bit of maple. You get oak, that's for sure. You get Maybe a little bit of rice spice. Apples. Smells like oily as well. And then, yeah, it's like a, you know when you were a kid, or if you have kids and you open that like fresh box of crayons, it smells like that, right? And I attribute that to like corn. And maybe this is more like a dusty corn because it smells like wax, right? Like crayon wax. And I know it's a weird smell, but it smells good. I am digging this. The smell is just phenomenal, I will say. Wow, I can smell this for days. I really can. Let's go in for a drink. Cheers. You know, it's hard already tasting this and then coming back and dissecting it and reviewing it. But this actually makes it easy because these notes come out at you, right? Right from the beginning, you're getting vanilla and oak. Straight up, vanilla and oak. You are then getting some rye spices, a little tiny bit of that, and baking spices, right? Just a tiny bit. It just lets you know it's there a little bit. That oak is prominent, that vanilla is prominent. You get a little bit of maple syrup, and then definitely some honey. Tiny bit of caramel, and then it's almost like honey and maple syrup poured on top of like a fresh cut like piece of bark. And again, this sounds weird, but it's whatever you think that would taste like is what this smells like. I mean, tastes like, or the notes that I'm getting. And it's good. I actually enjoy it. Now, I've tasted Elijah Craig 18 the other day at Whiskey Therapy's house. Thank you, Jason. Go check out Whiskey Therapy, guys. I'll put his link here or here. And that gave me like a dusty library book type of note with the oak. This is more, I'm still staying with that crayon box, dusty corn note, right? And it's good. While your brain is probably registering that is not good, I actually do enjoy it, right? I think it's good, guys. Cheers. So that's the good. The bad is the proof. I think it should have been a little bit higher proof. Maybe closer to 100, I would say. But, you know, Elijah Craig 18 is 90 proof. Knob Creek 18, I believe, is 100 proof. So I think closer to the Knob Creek 18 would have made this a little better. Second, the finish is a little weak, right? But with that said, you do just get an over-lingering finish of vanilla. It's vanilla for days. And that is definitely the finish, but it's very faint. While you still do get that finish, it's very faint. The rest of it goes away quickly, but you still have that lingering vanilla, which is good, but I just wish it was a little bit more. And then third bad thing is the price. So let's talk about the price. If we go by $10 per year, this should be right around $180, but it's not. It's about $200 to $225. I've seen it in some places up to like $500 online, right? So I would never pay over $225 for this. I would definitely try to stay between that $200 to $225. And even at that, I think it's still a little pricey. I think at $180, this would have been perfect. Perfect. But at the $200 to $225, it's a little pricey. I would buy it though, because compared to some of the other prices I've seen, you don't want to pay more than $225. You don't want to pay more than $250 for this, quite honestly. And even that's really high. And I get it. We all have those people that are like, I never spend more than $60 on a bourbon. But you're not getting an 18-year-old bourbon, right? I mean, it is what it is. So those are my setbacks or my negatives about this. Now, what do I score this? I would say 3.5, 3.6. You know what? I will put it at a 3.5 palm trees. Yep, that is what I'll leave it as. I think it's good. It's just the price. The price is kind of like, you could have made this a little cheaper, right? So Orphan Barrel, take that to, maybe you're listening and take that back, because if there's an Indigo's hour too, maybe make that 180. Anyways, how can you score yourself a sample of this? Well, I want you to go down there and hashtag our, H-O-U-R, for Indigo's hour, right? So hashtag our, put it in the comments with your comment, and you'll be entered for a 1 ounce sample of this bourbon. I'll send it out to you. Obviously you have to be over 21, have to live in the continental 48 states, and you have to be a subscriber, right? And you have to have liked and watched this video. So you do all of that and I will put you in for the running. We'll run that for like 2 weeks or so, and then some lucky winner will get a sample of this. So again, hashtag our. Lastly, in that comment, let me know, have you tasted this? Have you tasted any other Orphan Barrel? If not, would you buy it? What do you think? Does the price scare you away? Does Orphan Barrel scare you away? Does the 18-year and the 90 proof scare you away? Or maybe it doesn't and you're looking for this. Comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please do me some favors, like or dislike this video. Please check out the Patreon in the description. $3 a month will get you in to support the channel with a little bit more Patreon stuff. I've been slacking on that because I was sick and been busy with work, but I'm putting more stuff out. So all my patrons right now, just know some good things are coming. We also have the 2,500 subscriber live stream coming. Date is coming soon, so we're gonna be giving away some bottles there. Lastly, please subscribe, because I really need your help with that. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and I can get there with your help. I will tell you that I will be giving away a really big bottle if we get to 5,000 before the end of the year. I know it's a long way to that, but more information on that. Lastly, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.